Today we answer the age-old question.
What is a Frontventureland?
Let's talk about that. Hey guys, welcome to the Frontventureland vlog. My name is Justin. This is my co-host
Liz.
And we are here to talk about all things in and around Disney World and Disneyland and other Disney news and whatnot.
But mostly Disney World.
Mostly Disney World. My name is Justin. I am a resident of New Jersey. I'm a bartender in New York City.
I'm Liz. I am from Brooklyn, New York. The best place ever. I went to school for fashion. However, I currently work in reception at a veterinary hospital.
Yes, but as you can see, her fashion thing. Her degree has not gone to waste. How much money did you spend?
I spent way too much money in college.
I never actually went to college. I was a cook for a couple years, started waitering, bartending. I've been in the restaurant business basically my entire life. It's really what I love and what I like doing. And you know, I'm hoping one day open my own restaurant with my dad. So you know, fingers crossed to that. And then this is kind of like a side thing we like to do. First time I went to Disney World was back when I was in second grade. It was really, really cool. You know, I really enjoyed doing it. What was kind of a pain in the butt is that my teacher made me write about it when I got home. So I took a really nice vacation, a really magical experience, and it kind of totally ruined that, but I know, it was terrible. I went again when I was a junior in high school, so quite a bit of time between those two trips. You know, I liked it just as much then as I did when I was in second grade. I actually think that I was able to appreciate it a little bit more even when I was older. I'm sure there's not a lot of, you know, high schoolers who would want to even be caught dead at Disney World with their parents, but, you know, I'm lame like that. I'm a little bit of a nerd when it comes to that sense.
My first time in Disney was with Justin in 2013? Yes.
Yes.
So I was 23. Waited way too long to go, but it was a lot of fun. I think we planned it really well. So
it was a lot of planning. It was a lot of. We went for about 10 days, I think.
Yeah.
And I hadn't been in a while. She had never been, and it was definitely like a learning experience. We did a dining plan. We had a lot of reservations to go to. It was right when they were kind of between Fast Pass and the paper Fast Passes. So we're kind of learning about all that. We did test the Magic Band, which is kind of cool. Basically, what was nice is that the next year we went. Well, we decided that year that we wanted to go again the next year. So we went the same exact week for the same exact length of time, and we took everything we learned the first time, and we kind of transferred that knowledge to the second time. And the second time, I believe, was a lot smoother. Yeah. It was...
No dining plan.
No dining plan. We tried some different stuff, some different techniques, different things.
Different restaurants.
Different restaurants. Different Fast Passes. They totally got rid of the paper Fast Passes at that point, and that was kind of cool.
Unfortunately.
Well, it's cool, not cool.
I like the memory.
Depends.
Like, I still have my Fast Passes from the first trip.
Yes. I remember using paper Fast Passes the first time I went, and, like, my parents were, like, nuts. And, like, they're like, we have to go to Space Mountain, and we'll get a Fast Pass there, we're going to run over here, we're going to do this, and we're going to go back to do... And I'm like, what's a Fast Pass? Like,
God forbid you don't have them.
I know, so... my parents want to get a lot done, I guess, in a very short period of time.
If you look in your TV, the lights form a hidden Mickey.
It does. So, we've been basically every year for the past 3 or 4 years. Me 3. She went once in 2016 without me, but with her mom. And we're going again this coming March 2017. We're probably going to hit it up again come October and kind of check out what's going on for the Halloween parties and stuff like that. Liz follows a lot of different Disney vloggers. I don't really, but she kind of shows me videos here and there. I feel like there's a lot of information out there that maybe hasn't been touched on, or I feel like that we can put our own spin on.
Yeah, I feel like before I went, like I was watching all these videos, and I feel like that's where we got a lot of our tips and tricks from, but since doing other people's, we have then formed our own, so...
So yeah, we kind of just want to share that with you, and we kind of want to show you how we do Disney. So basically, we're going to see...
for adults. We have done Drinking Around the World.
Successfully
once, but have attempted 3 times.
I did successfully more than once.
We'll talk about like different places to go to get drinks and cocktails and, you know.
Because, you know, I know a lot of families go. We are not a family. We don't have kids or anything like that to burden us or, you know, no offense. So the tips and the tricks and like the stories that we have, again, it's 2 young guys, or 2, you know, 2 wild and crazy guys. We're 2 young adults. We are going to the happiest place on earth, but we are also going to do things that, you know, young adults would enjoy doing. Because, you know what? The first year we went there, it was a lot of kids, and then the second year we were there, it was a lot of kids, but you started seeing a couple more people our age, which was cool. And then, like, recently, it just seems like everyone who's in our age group is going there.
Yeah.
Like, all the time. Every time I go on Facebook, there's someone our age there. And I feel like that's kind of like a topic that hasn't really been touched on much, especially with vlogs and, you know, even like blogs and whatnot. Yeah. So I think that we can also kind of shed a lot of light on that.
Yeah, it's very hard to find, like, reviews on bars or just, you know, the best way to tackle drinking around the world or... You know, things like that.
We're in Animal Kingdom to get a cocktail.
That's right.
Because I've been in Animal Kingdom like 4 times in my life, and I didn't even realize that there was a cocktail bar there. And there is, and it's hidden. And we're going to find that stuff for you. We're going to do the research so that you don't have to. So now we're just starting to sound like raging alcoholics. So anyway, what is Frontventureland? That is the question on everyone's mind, I am sure. Would you like to...
On our first trip to Disney, or my first trip to Disney, our first trip together, I feel like there is a fine line when it comes to where Adventureland ends and Frontierland begins. Obviously, you know which land is which, but it really is a fine line. They do a really good job of blending everything together. They
do kind of run into each other. We were just discussing this earlier. Because you got like Jungle Cruise, which is like deep jungle, and next to that you have your Pirates of the Caribbean, which is more of like a tropical theme, and that kind of goes into where Splash Mountain is, which is like not tropical, mountains. But it's grassy mountains, or so that kind of green, but you start getting those kind of orange hues that go with Frontierland, and then finally you just have like desert mountains with Big Thunder Railroad. Yeah. So it does a very good job with blending it, and the first time we were there, we could never really remember if we were in Frontierland or Adventureland. We had no idea. So
I couldn't pick which one was my favorite.
So we just started calling it Frontventure because you can't be wrong then. It's all Frontventureland, Frontierland, Adventureland, merged together. That's what Frontventureland is. So it started kind of as an inside joke, and then we made t-shirts one year. We'll probably wear those one video.
So a lot of cast members understood and liked our Frontventureland t-shirts.
No,
I'll include a picture right here.
You can't... See, now I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I'm like,
Justin will figure that out. Don't worry.
But yeah, so it went from like kind of an inside joke to like, you know, our thing. She made Frontventureland ears. We have Frontventureland Christmas tree for when we go during Christmas time. We like to decorate our rooms and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's just kind of like a cool thing that's, you know, kind of cool for us, and no one else really knows what we're talking about. And now you guys know.
And now that you know, you're really going to think about it and be like, oh, why didn't I think of that idea?
We're around Frontventureland. People are like, what are you talking about? You're like, it was this video I watched once. I never watched any of their other videos again. So yeah, it was supposed to be a bigger story than it actually is. That was lame. So anyway, what can you expect from us? We want to do like a bunch of different things with you guys, or for you guys. We're going to do a lot of videos like this, where we sit down, we talk to you. We're going to go over tips and tricks that we've kind of cultivated over the years. We're going to go over reviews of different places to dine, different places to drink. We're going to try to throw in some resort reviews. I mean, we haven't been to that many new ones, but we're going to try to start branching out and going to more new ones. So we've done 2 trips at Coronado, which is, I think, our favorite at the moment. Definitely. We did 1 trip at Caribbean. I think next trip we might do like one of the basic
Fort
ones. Maybe Fort Wilderness, or we might do...
if we go for a trip, like a Pop Century.
Maybe Fort Wilderness and
All Stars.
Might be kind of cool. We'll do Fort Wilderness, and we're going to get a golf cart. What else do we want to do?
Top 5s and bottom
Top fives, bottom fives. And what's interesting is that we have very different, well, sometimes very different top fives and bottom fives. So you're going to see that we each kind of have like our own likes, dislikes, and takes on different things. And then most importantly, you guys are going to come on our trips with us. We're going to bring the camera around, and we're going to do kind of Disney walkthroughs and day-to-day vlogs while we're in the parks, and take you on some rides. And that way, when you're not at Disney, you have someone or somewhere to go to kind of tag along with us.
Obviously,
I promise
it's
we're
gonna be
fun. I think.
sometimes. So obviously, it's gonna be less days once we upload this video. But right now, as we're filming, we are about 54 days away from our trip. I believe I said.
We just made our fast passes.
Yeah, and we've had our dining reservations for
a very
long time. We're staying at the Polynesian for the first time.
Yep.
If you couldn't tell, we're really excited about it.
I bought this for brunch last year, and they didn't give it to me in time. So I went shirtless to, what was it? The Grand Floridian?
Yeah, 1900 Park Fair.
I was shirtless.
I wore a really cute Alice in Wonderland dress.
Yeah.
And I had it on birthday crown.
So that's basically what we plan to bring you guys. If there's anything that you want to see or want to suggest that we do or go to, we're very open to being asked to do different things. We're very open to trying new experiences and redoing old experiences. We are very nostalgic people, but we are also very interested in trying new stuff, especially when it comes to Disney, because I feel like there's so many little hidden gems, and there's little things that you wouldn't even necessarily think of doing until someone tells you about it, and then you're like, oh.
A lot of my friends are always like, why are you going back to Disney? Why are you going back to Disney? Because there's so much stuff at Disney that you just can't see the first time. There's 20 plus resorts. There's 4 theme parks. There's 2 water parks. We normally go to Universal too.
ESPN, World of Sports.
Disney Springs.
The
Boardwalk, which we haven't gone to yet.
I'm impressed that you just call it Disney Springs.
I know, I almost called it Downtown Disney.
Well, just like, Hollywood Studios is always going to be MGM to me.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and give us a nice big thumbs up. Comment if you want, just to tell us that we're doing a really good job, or tell us that we suck, or, well, don't tell us that because we have very fragile egos.
Follow us on Instagram. If you like my ears, they're currently for sale on my Etsy shop. The link is in the box below. That was that.
Hope you like our video. Buy my stuff.
Say it again.
And who's the inspiration of those ears?
Elena of Avalor.
Who's a Disney princess, I guess.
She's new.
We will be posting stuff, hopefully every week or every other week. It really depends. We're both very busy people, so we're trying to get the content out to you, and then that every week. So thank you very much. We will see you next time on the Frontventurers. And remember, every day is a Frontventure.
Oh, that's a good one.
Right?
Hold on, my nose is so itchy. I was like waiting for you to stop talking.
So yeah, there's other people with tips and tricks. We have our own tips and tricks. We have tricks for trips.